guys, hope y'all doing good. So today I wanted to share with you guys a very recent blog post that I just got out today, and it's called When You Don't Give Up on a Prayer. So to open this message, I'm going to be sharing a verse, which is James 5:16, and that's the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. So is there something that you're chasing after right now? Like, is there a dream that has been planted in your heart by God, and you're praying and praying for it every day and waiting patiently for it to come to pass and in God's time? It can be hard. It can be really hard to wait for something that you really desire to happen in your life. And so I'm going to be kind of like breaking down this verse a little bit, these verses that I'm going to share with you guys. So what does this verse mean? So when a person who is a Christian and who follows in the footsteps of the Lord and like prays, their prayer affects their life around them and affects their situations in their life too, for the good. So don't forget to pray, because it changes things. And then I want to share with you guys another verse, which is Psalm 37:4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. And so what this verse means to me, at least, is when we keep our relationship with God first priority, when we protect our time with Him and delight ourselves in Him, then He will give us the desires of your heart. Once we delight ourselves in Him and enjoy like our time spent with Him, with God, and He will work His way on putting the desires on our hearts of what He wants us to have, and He will give you the desires that are on your heart as well. And then I want to share with you guys another verse, which is Matthew 6:33. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and everything else shall be added unto you. So when we seek God first, and when we're spending time with Him and like not spending time with like the things of this world, and when we live in His ways and not the world's ways, then like everything else will be added unto us. So have you ever been in a situation where your desires were so strong that you prayed fervently to get it? I've been in that situation, and I am sort of in that situation right now too. And when I was in this situation before in the past, like I was praying, for example, for a chance to go to where Jesus walked to the Holy Land, and I prayed for it so like very often. And then one day I got a call from my friend who said that they got me a spot in a tour that was going on a trip to the Holy Land, to Egypt, Israel, and Jerusalem. So that's an example of how when you pray a lot for something and pray fervently, that God answers our prayers. So I feel like when we're in this situation, it teaches us a few things, and some of these things is one, prayer does work, and two, God knows what we need, and three, God is a gift-giving Father, and four, He loves us and wants the best for us. So if you're in this situation and are praying fervently praying for God to answer your prayer or to give you something you truly desire, I want to encourage you to keep on praying and to not give up, because God is hearing you and will give you it in His timing and in His will. For it says, "But when you go into your room, shut your door, pray to the Father who is unseen. Then your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you openly," which is Matthew 6:6.